I want to take an opportunity here to make a quick video about a very powerful tool. There's a lot of misconception out there about what to do as far as submitting your URL to the search engines and things like that. A lot of people don't realize this, but if you have a website or a blog that's hosted by like HostGator or whatever, mine's HostGator. Anyways, if you have something like that, especially a WordPress, whenever you make a post or post a new article or whatever, what happens is when you publish that, it's automatically, the search engines are automatically pinged, and you can overdo this, and Google has really gotten kind of funny about it, mostly because of spam and spammers. And so these tools are still very powerful, but yet you have to be careful how you use them. Now, if you have a free blog, like a Blogger blog or even a WordPress blog or whatever, now whenever you make a new post on those, yeah, it's automatically pinged within that. But what I like to do is every now and then I'll come in here, and this is a very powerful, useful tool. It's actually helped my rankings. I don't really pay much attention to these advertisements over here though, because some of them are kind of spammy. So you want to be careful, because if you submit your website too many times or ping it too many times, you're going to get penalized for spam. So you have to be careful. So usually what I do is, if I haven't posted anything in a little bit, what I'll do is usually within at least 2 weeks, I'll go into my website and I'll pick one of my older posts or whatever, and I'll update it. And all it is you just go in there and you open up your post and you click update. That's all you got to do. You can add a few words to it, or maybe a video, or embed a video or something, you might want to add to it. That's fine. But very least all you have to do is just click update, and what it'll do is it'll update it. Well, like I said, a lot of this stuff is already programmed to ping whenever you either post or update. So if you haven't done any of that in a while, like I said, at least 2 weeks. And I use this fairly often if I've got quite a few websites and I've got other things that I'm doing. So sometimes it may be 4, 6, even 8 weeks or longer since I made a post. So what I'll do is I'll go in here, and like I said, mostly I use this for my free blogs. Because like HostGator, they have a thing where you can update, ping, and whatever. I'm trying to think of the name of it right now. But anyways, HostGator has that, and so about every 2 weeks, they recommend you do it every week. I only do it every 2 weeks. So you have to be careful how you do this and how many times you do it. Usually every 2 weeks, updating, things like that. Every 2 weeks is good. Usually about once a month. I try to do it at least once a month, but sometimes I don't get around to it. So anyways, I'm just going to show you how this works. You just copy and paste your URL. This is a post that I made on my Basic Tech News blog, and I just did that this morning. So I'm going to ping it. Now it automatically got pinged when I posted it, but this doesn't really hurt none as far as that goes, because it is a new post, and this will ping a lot of the things that doesn't automatically get pinged when you post. So doing this once is not going to kill you. It can actually help you. So you just enter the code, you enter your URL, enter the code, and make sure you select whatever category you're in. And a lot of times I don't I don't use the same category all the time because I'm not real sure, but I think it has. I'm trying to think if it's um, like, it pings things related to that. So I'm just going to hit information on here and ping now. And see, you can see here where it's pinging all this stuff. Now you can get some free pingers out there, and I've used them. I've had them. I've used them. I don't know. There was one I was using. I never could get over 70%, and I don't know why. I mean, whether it's a new post or whatever, I never could get over 70%. So I really just did not trust it. This site here is pretty well linked up. So they've got high page rank. Their Alexa page rank is 1092. So they're quite popular if you haven't heard of them already. And very useful, very, very, very useful tool. I really like it. Like I said, you just have to be careful. You don't want to ping too much. And just keep in mind that whenever you update or put a new post, you automatically get pinged. So anyways, that's pretty much it right there. I just want to say this. This has got a lot of different tools on it. There's even an article spinner. I don't use article spinners. I write all my own content because Google has really been cracking down on duplicate content, and they can tell. Their algorithms can tell if something's been spun. Sometimes if I do find something that I want to spin, I'll spin it and then rewrite it after I spun it. So basically I'm just rewriting anyways. But another thing is too, if you use your Canological, you can search that on YouTube, how to use Canological on your website. You can actually use other websites as long as you cite them. Use the Canological and cite the author. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't want to do it too much. You don't want to make a whole website out of it. And another thing is, a lot of people don't realize this, but a lot of my information that I get about SEO, I go straight to the horse's mouth. I go straight to Matt Cutts. He's got YouTube videos that explain just about everything. Just search Matt Cutts on YouTube, and you'll find a lot of information. You'll find out that a lot of the information that's out there right now is old hat stuff, old tricks that they used to use way back when it matters. And now if you use that stuff, it's going to hurt you. It's going to hurt you. So you really want to be careful. Here's other tools. There's a plagiarism checker, and I even check my own writing. And I know I didn't copy it from anybody, but if there's a phrase in there or something that I may use that somebody else said earlier, it'll find it. You can check your backlinks. You can check your Google page rank. There's a backlink maker. This is another one that you'll have to be careful about using. Only use it once per site or per page. And so there's a lot of different good tools on here. So it's small SEO tools. Google it, and a lot of good information. And so use it, but use it wisely, and have a good day.